Hi, this is Ed Duclos again, and this is part two of PlayPosit. So when we last left you, we had just gone through the dashboard and a little bit on how to monitor and the fact that the Go Premium and some of the things that they offer with that package. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to design a bulb in their words. First, you're going to go ahead and you're going to get this screen which says to upload your URL. You could go ahead and browse to find the video that you want, and they also have some pre-recorded videos as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go outside and open up a YouTube. I've got this right here, so I want to go ahead and I want to Control C to copy it, and then I'm going to come back to the dashboard and I'm going to Control V to paste it in, and then continue. For each of the assignments, you need to go ahead and give them a title and objective. I wouldn't stress out about the objective. It's not like it's for your curriculum coordinator or anything along those lines. And so I'm going to say learn interview techniques. And you do have to go ahead and give it a subtopic as well. I usually just leave it as other. There's an important one right here, however. I want my students to be able to rewind with a question, so therefore if they get to a question and they're stumped, they can rewind and go ahead and get some rewatch that portion. So then we're going to begin building. Now there's something else that's come up here. If you'll take a look over here, oops, I'm going to pause that here for a second. If you come over here and take a look, get early access to the new PlayPosit builder. In part two here, we'll just stick with the old way of doing a video, and then our next, which will be part three, we'll explore the new way here. Okay. So first, what I can do is I can crop the video. Let's say I had a situation where I didn't really want to watch that beginning, so I'm going to shorten it up. Of course, I'd have to preview it to know exactly where I want to start it, and then I can also shorten over here. The one thing about having the free version, it does not allow you to crop out the middle. The workaround for that, however, is to go part one and then go part two for your students. Okay, so we're all set here. Now what we're going to do at this point is we are going to click in a little, again, we would have previewed this already. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and ask a question. This is where I want it to stop, and my students are going to need to answer the question before moving on. You can see that we only have three options here: multiple choice, free response, and a reflective pause. I tend to use the reflective pause in the beginning if I want to focus my students. Hey, in this video I want you to look for, and then fill in the blank. Free response is exactly what it says. They're going to be able to answer with 2 or 3 sentences, and multiple choice you're familiar with. You'll notice that all of these are faded out right here. We can't use them. These are the premium package. Okay, so keep that in mind. If these are some of the things that you really think you need, then we need to have a conversation about whether we need to go with a premium or not. At this point, I'm just going to ask a free response question. All right. 3 things. Again, this is a free response. What are 3 things that Brandon looks to get in an interview? And then you can go ahead, you can move this around a little bit. It's asking me, do I want to save that at 1 minute? And we're all set. We save it at 1 minute. So at this point, you can see that orange line. It's left the question right there. Now, if I had already previewed it, I can skip ahead. And I like the free response one more time of adding a question at the end. I'm going to pull it a little bit closer, right to the end. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to add a question at the very end. Oh, it's too late, so we just got to pull it back a little bit. And we're going to add a question there, another free response. So the question that I insert at the end are, what are 3 things that we as a staff can do this year based on Brandon's technique, and I save it at that point, and we are done. At that point now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish the build, and then I can assign it. If you remember in part 1, we just went and we opened up, we got our classrooms all signed up, now I can literally come in here. So for like yearbook 2, I can assign it to them. I can assign the date and everything along those lines as well. All right. Hopefully this has been helpful. Like I said, on part 3, what I'm going to do is explore the new features that are available. And then in part 4, a little bit more about that monitoring as well. Have a great day.